We are all carbon life forms. We come and we go. And in between, we all have a purpose. We do what is required and go away. Hopefully, happily, the passage is crossed. But one of the most important things, which is a part of your living, is breathing. You breathe in, you breathe out. You start doing that when you're born and till the last breath of your bye-bye to earth. Breathing is very important because we understand that we either breathe or we don't breathe. But what I'm going to tell you about is when you're breathing in your lifetime, if our breathing is done defectively, cumulatively, it will allow it to reduce um, our lifespan because we're not doing it properly. If you don't breathe properly, you don't get the blood supply to the organs and tissues, to the extremities. So organs start failing, tissues start degrading, and in the end, what do we have? We have a little problem. We have reduction in lifespan. So hopefully today I'm going to tell you about breathing and which you can change. If you don't know how, please come and ask me. I would be glad to help you. But I'm trying to explain it now. I'm sure you're going to get it. One of the most important breathing techniques is when you're breathing in and you're breathing out, your inhalation should be, if it is 1 unit, your exhalation should be 2 units. So if I'm breathing, the exhalation should be. Now the reason for doing that, I discovered it the long way. 6 years ago, I introduced myself to yoga and met some people, met some yogic teachers, and of course read some articles. And then there I found out that it was the breathing should be 1 in and 2 out. I just did it because I thought, let me see the effect. What is going to happen if I do that? It was quite difficult to change because I was doing it for whatever reasons, but I did manage to. I was doing my meditation, I would do that 1 in, 2 out. I made video recordings, I made audio recordings which actually indicated when to breathe and when to exhale, when to breathe, when to exhale. The only thing is I can say is after those 5 minutes or 6 minutes of the video thing, I used to feel absolutely fantastic. And I started doing another exercise which was even better, which is it's called Kapalbhati, where you are not using your lungs to breathe. You are using your diaphragm to expel the air from your lungs, and for inhalation you just relax all your muscles. The air is normally aspirated through your nose back into your lungs. Then you exhale it again and it comes from again. You are actually giving rest to your lungs, which are involuntary muscles because they don't get a rest from the time they're born till they die. This is the way of giving rest to the lungs. But more important is when you do that, you increase the oxygen content of the blood. Very high, way high, way high. Then you do another long exercise like when you do this, 1 in, 2 out. It increases the CO2 level in the body. Now your blood is flowing right to the organs and tissues in a pipe like this. Previously, it was like that. That's the difference breathing makes. Moreover, this exercise also has a um, effect. It's called Kapalbhati, which means the shining skull. So much of blood goes inside, and your brain, you have a shining skull. But let me tell you, this brain is not going there in vain. Nowadays, you must have heard that you have Alzheimer's and dementia on the rise. Every 1 in 3 American or North American is going to be having dementia going forward. I would say, please change your breathing techniques, learn new techniques so that with these things, you can delay the onset of all these things. Because if your mind is more, if your brain is more irrigated with blood, dementia doesn't come anywhere. I would have loved to say more about all those things. I haven't said half the things what I wanted you to say, but this is just little. It's like an advertisement of what is possible with changing your breathing. Just imagine the other five vayus. You have the pranavayu, the one with the waste, one with the digestion. All the five, all the other four are a topic by themselves. But today, let's reiterate that breathing slow and effortlessly is very important. Don't hyperventilate. Teaching a breathing or learning a breathing technique is good for your inhalation and exhalation, where you increase your flow of oxygenated blood to your extremities, your organs, and your tissues. So I hope you all the best of luck, learn the techniques, and die like a cucumber. Thank you.